Congratulations, we're halfway through the week. Now, there's not much to cover today, so let's get started right away. We will be talking a little more about the states of matter first. Then I will talk about the lab report a little more and we'll call it a day. So, we know about the basic properties of the states of matter. You know plenty of examples of solids, liquids, and gases, so you have a good idea of their observable qualities. Now, let's learn a little bit about their structures. To learn that, we'll have to go deeper. I want you to use your hands for this demonstration. Imagine that each of your hands is a molecule. Molecules are one of the smallest forms matter can take. They come in all shapes and sizes, but for now, imagine that you have two hand-shaped molecules attached to your arms. We will learn some more about molecules as we go. First, we're going to make a solid. Take your hands, lock your fingers together. Make sure they're tight. Are they shaking? That's great if they are. Molecules shake just a little bit because they store heat energy. Even ice has some heat energy in its molecules. Now, we're going to add some heat energy to our molecules here. Loosen your grip and let your hands go, but keep them connected at the fingers, like this. Now your hands have some room to move around. This is the liquid state. The molecules can move around and have some more flexibility, but they are still connected. Okay, now let's add some more heat energy and shake your hands loose. They're free now, and they're bouncing all over the place. Yeah, they have so much energy that they are bouncing all over the room. Oops, sorry about that. They're going everywhere. But there's still more to go. Now we're going to add an immense amount of heat energy to these molecules, so much that they're going to fall apart. Please keep your hands attached to your body. Let's make this safe, and let's just do some jazz hands. And to show the excess energy. This is plasma. There are rare occasions that plasma occurs on Earth. One, for instance, is lightning. That's considered the plasma. There's plasma in fire. And then another rare occurrence on Earth is when a nuclear bomb detonates. There's so much heat energy that goes off in those that it turns everything around it into plasma. Nuclear chemistry is pretty interesting. If you want to learn more about it, then we can talk about it after class. You can try researching, but it's really confusing. I could simplify things pretty well, I think. Alright, put your hands down. Let's talk about the lab report. All that's left on the lab report, is the conclusion and the reflection. The conclusion is the result of your experiment. Was your hypothesis correct? Does this require further testing? Is it replicable? Mention all of these things in your conclusion. If you did not get equal weights while measuring water and ice, why? Were the cups different weights? Did you put different amounts of water in the cups? The conclusion should only be 2 or 3 sentences. The strong details will be in your reflection. The reflection is the best part about the lab report to me. You get to look back at what you did and summarize your experience with the experiment. Write about the process. Make this as informative as possible. Include every detail. Tell about the phase changes that you saw in water and some of the observations you had. Water is pretty mundane or normal, but it has some very unique properties. Tell about some of the molecular changes that we talked about today in class. What did the molecules look like in each state? Could you make a hypothesis about what gas would do if we tested to see if all of the matter is conserved or kept? If another scientist is reviewing your work, they need to know as much as possible. In your reflection, include details from your conclusion and go into further depth. Talk about what you learned from the experiment and anything that could be changed to make it better. When you're finished, send the final product to me in an email, and then you're done for the day. Send me any questions, and have a good day.